Hello, it's Laurie at Violinist.com, and I am here at Metzler Violin Shop, and it's like kind of fun to be here at a violin shop. And what I have before me are some violins from Cremona, Italy, because Metzler Violin Shop has brought like 50 violins, violas, cellos over from Cremona for a special exhibition, and then they're letting people test them out. Of course, you can buy them if you want. But what's kind of cool, this is just kind of a unique thing. I don't know of any other violin shop that does this thing where they bring over a bunch of violins from Cremona. And Cremona is a special place. You know, this is where Stradivari had his workshop, and it has emerged as this center of violin making. So I am going to try a couple of Cremonese violins. Okay, first I have a violin by, I'm going to read his name, Giorgio Grisales, and my understanding is that he is the president of this consortium of Cremonese makers, and so he has a really pretty violin. Something interesting that Tom Metzler told me is that, like, on the inside, his label, I don't know if you can see inside, but it's like gold or something, you know? Hard to see, but anyway, not the most important thing, but kind of fun, you know? It shows a little personality. Okay, so here it is. Sound. It's kind of already has some richness to it, so it's really nice. Okay, I have grabbed another violin here. This one is by Mina Mazzolari, and she is a Cremonese-based violin maker who went to the school there. She's actually Korean, and this one, it's like a little bit antiqued. You can see that. It's very pretty. I love how new they are, you know, they're not all banged up. Beautiful. Okay, all right. Have to get that little Bach chord in there when we're testing violins. and this. Hey, it's got a good G though. Yeah, this is nice. It's got a really nice consistent voice over the four strings. All right, so that's another one. They all have different personalities. It's interesting. Okay, I have another one. This is interesting because it's not antiqued so much. So, and you can kind of see that, you know, and it's got this almost like an amber color to it, which personally I really like. One of my violins in the past was amber, and I really loved that violin. Let's see, the maker here is Gabbani, and this one is from 2024. So, you know, you're a youngster, you know. Let me play a little bit here. I kind of like this guy. You know what? This sort of reminds me of my best friend at home, who's an old Italian, which is interesting because it really doesn't look old at all, but you have a little bit of an old soul, you know. Yeah, I can really get a nice little sweetness out of this one. Nice. Okay, so this one that I kind of liked a lot. They just told me that it's really $15,300, which is really a very good price for a new violin. Woo! Okay, now I have another one. This is Marco Piccinati, and the year 2025. So this is like a newborn. But it looks like I get to try out something else that I've never tried out before, which are the Il Canone Gold strings, which are like more than $400. So it's kind of a fun day for me here at the Violin Shop. Wow. I'm also using the Luna shoulder rest. So, okay, let's try this. I mean, fancy. Nice either, right? Wow, there's just a lot going on here. I mean, like the strings are really resonant. I can't tell what's the string and what's what's the instrument in a way, you know, because I'm not familiar with either. But like, ooh, it's a fancy experience. They sound great. The combination is great. They even like match, you know, like the winding even kind of matches the pegs and stuff like that. Look at these pegs. This is part of the thrill of these violins, you know, they're made by artists and they do these things, you know, where, you know, like there's something about the way this is put together that's really artful, you know. So it's really fun just to sort of examine these instruments as objects. So what a cool opportunity.